How is it going today? Lotus Mind Dwayne. We're Dwayne N Jazz till we have Spider-Man versus Deku, Marvel versus My Hero Academia Death Battle. Oh my God, this right here. Everybody on the net has been talking about who is gonna win, Deku, Spider-Man.
And even when they mentioned it, I was like, ooh.
Wee.
Cause like both are strong, right? And like
wait, don't get into it. Let's see what happens. Cause I already know what you're about to think. I think I know where you're going with
Okay,
it.
so who you think I'm backing?
You're Deku, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, come
like
on,
I might vote, and this before anybody say anything like,
oh, she like Deku more than mine.
No, I don't. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I think that Deku would win.
And why do you think that?
His power, I feel like, might hurt Miles a lot. Like Miles is strong. Like let's not say that he's not.
Yeah.
He's strong. But that all might power, that one for all.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Smile.
He naming every different city while he messing you up.
Brooklyn.
I don't know. Bro.
Harlem.
And Deku has a lot of new powers now.
Yeah,
like it's not just that one. Like he has the smoke screen. He almost has a Spidey sense because he has the danger.
It's literally called danger sense. It's basically Spider sense.
Yeah, it's Spider sense. So
Black whip. He swings.
He got the whip. He swing just like you. Like it's like
he's starting to call me my stuff bar for bar. Word for word. But nah, like that's just.
And he faced all this at like what, 14? How old is he?
Yeah, but
like 14.
But a lot of people's rebuttal was like, it's comic book Miles. I don't know much about comic books, but we're gonna learn today, right now. We're about to dive in. If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow me, music, and the link in the show. Don't forget to
subscribe.
All right, then.
Miles Morales versus Isuku Midoriya. Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
I love both characters.
Yeah, they both from my heart.
Yeah.
I love them. Let's see. Cause I really want to know more about comic Miles.
Let's take this
there we go.
Again. This is Peter Parker.
Yep.
He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been.
Oh, I love
this. The show was good.
That one new show?
Yeah. Yes. New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, Hulk and Green Goliaths, world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy. But in a multiverse of
I love when he talks to the kids.
That doesn't always last.
He's hot.
Like in Universe 1610.
What?
NYC's webhead got iced on the job. The city was left without its protector. Unfortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales.
Yeah.
From Brooklyn, just trying to.
I love his hair like that.
Yeah.
And now he had it thrust upon him. The canon event to start all.
He's 17, 5'8".
It was Miles' turn.
Pretty artist.
The hero, the big
likes Naruto, just like us, and Gwen. Just like that if it's GameStop and Paul. I can see Paul.
Genetics enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface. And you can't forget that classic spider sense.
Yeah.
Internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react.
Oh, that's such a good game, bro.
That was a fun game.
That acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff. But no Spider-Person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing,
Wakandan web shooters. Metal mesh for
and made into constructs. Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start. Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls? And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so awkward. All that trying to kill
he was getting it.
Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Got cooked up right after.
You could have got him.
Loving parents. They supported him when things got tough.
They sure did.
They didn't always see eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way. And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's.
Yeah.
Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom. Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys.
I was thinking the same thing.
Spidey, branding is important.
They should be a show.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it.
toxic, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword.
Sheesh.
What kind of spider was this?
It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles.
Y'all see why I don't mess with spiders? Y'all see?
Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth.
That was such a cool scene.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
OG Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
He's getting kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
Nice.
Stuff as T'Challa's own suit.
He said, I got you, young blood. I got you. I
Can
see him.
absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say,
My boy.
shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and Spider-Man
Not gonna lie, I would never be living in the universe.
I'll be moving.
Output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb, and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got blown up, and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter.
Oh, I hate that suit.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
Become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job
He
done.
won an Oscar.
Miles even led him into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person can wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
Oh, that's such a nice story.
No.
But what is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous
Okay,
with the word.
this episode contains spoilers for the end of My Hero.
The big numero uno.
You
With
don't
a
care about
smile
that.
on his
Alright.
face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured.
Yep.
His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Isuku Midoriya.
I think he was born one. I feel like it was taken from him.
Okay,
From that doctor.
You
bro.
go out of pause real quick because Jazz hit that joint on the nail. I don't know. She said it a long time ago.
A long time ago, bro.
Like a long time ago, and then come to find out, yeah, that doctor was shady as hell. So, like, first of all, kudos for you, bro. Like, that was a crazy read. So, yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. But you guys can go back and we stand on business. Like, Jazz, like, oh, that something's not right with that doctor. So I definitely think Midoriya's quirk got taken
as soon as I saw it, I was like,
I think it was a good quirk too.
And plus, he looked like Eggman, like, so I can't trust somebody that looked like Dr. Eggman.
Yeah,
I was like, you gonna tell her, oh, you ain't got no power. No, you took it, bro.
You took it, bro.
You took it. It was so good, you had to take it as he was born. You're like, come on now. Because where's his dad? And that's another question. Where's his dad?
He's a deadbeat. Standing at the 7-Eleven.
Because the mom don't even mention him either. Where's he at? But whatever.
Anyway, let's not go there.
The good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people.
Okay,
just
16.
Like All Might. but even his
24 post time skip. Okay, because I said 14.
Forever the
okay, they both little short teams, 5'6", 5'8".
It says romantic interest. Oh, one of them.
And lend his rival a
I know the first one.
That made me cry when he was trying to help him.
torch.
And so after months of training, Isuku was granted All Might's quirk, one for all. This power allows him to boost his strength
He
to
was hurting
incredible
himself.
heights.
You see how it's purple with his hands, bro?
Yeah.
After specific US
I remember that, bro. My hero had us with a chokehold.
Football, as they call it.
straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One for all is the ultimate in strength enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it, Isuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for all's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it.
Yep.
In the
That's
hands
so
of
much
an incredible
power.
Vessel, one for all could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, do your best
that
here
fight.
had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed
New equipment, too.
Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style. Shoot style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch.
Because people forget about kicks in a fight.
They do.
After a climactic battle with All for One, All Might would be forced into
The
retirement.
GOAT. That was such a fire fight, bro.
Yes.
Now it
He
was
said
his
it's
turn
your
to face
turn.
this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as
Who?
All Might had passed one
And Jazz said something about that too. Because we was looking at the light, we was like,
All Might by his master, and unto her by
I was
her
like, those are the
master.
other people.
One for all was a power that was built upon for generations.
that scene right there, Jazz was
Previous
like,
users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Yep.
Sense detects incoming threats
It's like Spidey sense.
letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen. But he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin.
yeah.
Building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined
I liked her
with
character,
to create
too.
the powerful black chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with full cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagan, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle.
Her design was
for
so
an
cool.
arm with a
Yes.
Oh my god.
Nagan's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air, or move so fast he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All for One's own protege, Shigaraki, couldn't track him.
And people
this
say the
is a
show is
dude who can catch
mid-hero. I'm
light-speed
like,
laser
man,
beams.
please. It had its moments where it was kind of like dipping, but it was
Deku's
good.
body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One for All was suffocating him, though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you could breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku, so he left UA to fight this war alone.
Yeah.
But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and
cheered him
everyone
on.
else supported and
They
cheered
said, man,
him
go
on.
get him.
Because that was the greatest threat to All for One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One for All itself.
Spirit.
Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All for One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work.
Wow.
Regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user of One for All before him.
Some might say he
Oh, wow.
Wow.
If not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking butt. He made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All
Wow.
with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero. All right, the
Let's go.
are set, and we've run the data through all
Was that Donald Glover?
Yeah, that was Travis Gambino, yeah.
Let's go! Alright,
they
I'm gonna
made
go
him
with Miles. I'm gonna go with Miles.
Okay. Oh, I like how they make it like a comic book. What's that?
The quality on this one is like that too. Really good. Oh wow.
More man and less spider than usual. Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do? All right, new guy. First lesson, don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands. Now watch mine, Delaware!
I like that theirs is like a sparring match instead of just trying to kill you.
Yep.
Because they both aren't that type of person.
Yep.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta do this somewhere else.
His monologue. I like that he charges his legs.
Ooh.
Skills, man. I like that.
He broke his web shooter. Yep.
Oh. Oh no. Sheesh.
Really old.
Really old York City.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out.
There you go.
Because I always do my best.
Because they don't want to hurt nobody.
Yep.
Nice. Did the little thing like we did. We saw in the movie.
Look at that. They overperforming like crazy.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do my best.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Nice.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing. Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
And he just did a.
Right.
Not nullification.
Just like Goku, because he's a fan.
It's got a limit.
Yep, blast out of it. Oh, he's trying to sing like Sasuke.
Yeah. Yo.
I like how they put those elements in there from anime.
Woo! One punch ever.
Sheesh.
Oh my god.
Oh, he still got up.
Spider-Man. You really are the ultimate.
Oh, wow.
Is that how he died?
Yeah, he
What?
hit him with them.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though
Yeah.
they did have some edges over the other.
The Spider Sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than Danger Sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles' invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's Deku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Isuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities.
He was always studying
with strategies on the fly.
Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse and
all the time
for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles. And that means the biggest deciding factor is raw
strength. And we already know.
No contest. The energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with this punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT. Smashing the bomb Miles absorbed
way more.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all. So the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
Superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength.
Well, we kind of knew that. We kind of knew, like, yo, like, it's Deku. Like, he has so many quirks and stuff.
Is Deku.
Next time on
let's see what we got
Let's see what the next one is. Is that Godzilla? Oh,
Hulk versus Godzilla?
Subscribe.
What right, Jazza?
I don't know how that fight gonna go, only because Hulk's not as big as Godzilla. And all I'm seeing is like just like a big lizard charging up, and I just see Hulk trying to jump up to him and get on his neck, because he's gonna be like smaller than Godzilla.
No, but remember in Thor 3, Thor Ragnarok, where it was like he was fighting Sotar, the little demon thing at the end of it, and he jumped up and
that's what I'm saying. You're just gonna see a little. He's big, but he's gonna be little to Godzilla, so he's gonna be jumping up. Like,
I'm gonna let them figure it out. That's not my job. I'm here to just enjoy it and see what's up and enjoy a good fight.
I don't know how that's gonna go. I
Godzilla. Ooh,
and Godzilla not gonna talk, so it's like, and it's just gonna charge up.
That's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that. Oh, wait, that's gonna be great. Anyway, guys, comment below. Let's just think.
Don't forget to like and share. Deuces.